Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get started. Need to do that. Their weakness. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's get going. I may not entirely remember how to play this. I haven't played it for a week. Okay. Hmm.
私マコールのおかげで大きくなったんだよね。
Oh, I forget to do that. Just change one more thing. That looks better. Okay.
おいでー。行っちゃった。なかなか手強いっす。
Aw. Okay.
俺の何倍も給料もらってんだろうな。
I want to go down? I don't know how much this game wants me to explore. Part of the problem. There. Little 1950s houses. Oh, I could have gotten in there anyway. Little harsh, but translation. Not wrong, but closer to just stop playing around.
たまにしか
This isn't the time to play.
いつもああして明かりをつけている。ママは典型的ミッドガル住民。
ピザ出るかな。ミッドガルスペシャル。
ジェシーのおふくろさん、どんな夜中に訪ねてもうまい飯作ってくれるんだよな。
よく食べる人とお客が大好きだから。行こうか。クラウド、例の件お願いね。 とりあえず家の裏手で待ってて。
ああ、わかった。
うん。
クラウドさんにもミッドガルスペシャル食べてほしかったっす。
Why do I have to wait around? Strange.
そこでクラウドの出番。何でも嫌なら何でもするよね。私の家に忍び込んで大泥棒お願い。しばらくしたら裏口を開ける。合図は
Oh.
明かりがついたら合図。行くか。
I really don't like how this game forces you to go so slow.
裏口を開けると廊下があるの。正面の扉は開けちゃダメ。右側の部屋が目的の場所だから。ビクスたちと盛大に騒いでママを引きつけておくから音は立てても大丈夫。パパがいるけど気にしないで。
Oh. That's sad.
パパの ID カードを探してほしいの。部屋のどこかにあるはずなんだけど自分じゃやれそうになくてさ。お願いね、クラウド。
Is it?
手紙？
Oh, I'm nosy.
パパ、ママ、私は今ゴールドソーサーにいます。たくさん迷惑かけ、ようやく胸を張って。
主演ジェシー。主演？
Here?
外れか。ここにはないか。
No reason for this to be.
ジェシー。
Not in his bed, is it? Oh, that'll make sense if it's in there.
うちのパパ。
借りるぞ。
Can I make my exit? It does look very.
任務完了。
今は舞台に上がってないんでしょ。 それでもゴールドソーサーがいいの？
ジェシーは頼りにされてるっす。
でも裏方さんなんでしょ？もう帰ってきなさいよ。ほら、八番街の劇場を目指すなんてどう？
ああ、いいかもね。あのねママ、私たちそろそろ行かなくちゃ。
もう？
本当は寄るつもりなかったんだよね。ウェッジがピザ食べたいって言うから。
ごちそうさました。
ウェッジ足りたの？
あと2枚はいけそうっす。
ウェッジ
ピザは作戦のうちっす。ペコペコじゃお腹も気持ちもしぼむから。
次に使う爆弾の火薬ユニットを差し替えるつもり。どうしても売人と連絡がつかないからシンラの倉庫からいただいちゃ
Ah, okay.
う。お待たせ。
これでいいか？
ここからが本番。これで76分室の倉庫に潜入できる。
じゃあ行くか。
私が一人で行く。どこから何を持ち帰ればいいのか知ってるのは私だけだから。
じゃあ俺らピザ食いに来ただけかよ。
ただで返すと思う？腹ごなしにクラウドを手伝って。ほら、さっき私たちでママの注意を引きつけたでしょ。なんて言うんだっけ、ああいうの。ほら。
陽動だな。
それそれ。
陽動。
さすがするじゃん。
じゃあ今度はシンラの人たちとピザを食べるっすか？
食った分動けってことだよ。お前が中にいる間、警備の目を俺たちに向ければいいんだな。
そうそう、さすがビックス。合図の照明弾が上がったらみんなは倉庫前の広場を正面突破。
Okay.
思いっきり暴れてできるだけ時間を稼いで。
ソルジャー頼みの力技だな。
作戦の所要時間は？
それほど長くはかからないと思う。終わったらもう一度照明弾を使うからこの先の空き地で落ち合おう。
待てよ。どうやってスラムに戻る？始発に紛れ込むか？
ダメ。今夜のうちに戻らなくちゃ。方法は考えてあるから大丈夫。じゃあ。
Seems like you would want to tell them first.
では、陽動部隊も行きますか。ジェシーの親父さん、いたろ？
ああ。
魔法中毒ってやつさ。ジェシーがゴールドソーサーのショーで、話興味ねえか？
いや、聞いておこ
う。ジェシーはずっと役者志望で、努力してショーの主役を勝ち取った。両親も大喜びさ。ところがだ、公演の直前に
お父さんが倒れちゃったっす。
過労だ。しかも倒れた場所が悪くて、魔法だまり近くの通路で半日以上放置されていた。そのせいで発見されてからこっちあの状態だ。そんな時に生命学や本家のアバランチと出会って今に至るってわけだ。
ジェシーは信じているっす。お父さんの命はこっちと星の中を行ったり来たりしてるんじゃないかって。だから早く魔法炉を止めないと。
親父さんの命が消えてしまう。今笑ったか？
う。星の命がどうこうよりずっと共感できる。
そういう意味か。
Now we wait for a flare.
いろんなてめえの都合で好き勝手に利用していいもんじゃねえんだ。あ、話したってこと、ジェシー。
それはどうだろ
俺たち殴られるかも。
う。興味ないね。
こいつ。
Okay.
ジェシーの言ってた空き地。作戦が終わったらここに集合っす。
合図があるまでは慎重。この奥が広場のはずだな。
待て。警備が一人もいない。
Hmm. Have they already found her?
どうやら先客がいるらしい。
ジェシーじゃないっすよねこれ。
厄介なことになってなきゃいいが。誰もいねえ。どうなってやがる。
あっちが広場、奥が倉庫っす。ジェシーは裏から回ってるはずだけど。
ひとまずは様子見だ。
やるのは俺一人でいい。
俺ら足手まといだってか。
仲間っすからね。
面倒は見ないぞ。
準備があるなら今のうちにな。
足りないものはそこの自販機で。
No, it's a video game, but that's kind of funny.
あっちに訓練所があるみてえだな。バトルしたけりゃ行ってみな。
Give so. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yes. Who do I have? You're giving it to me. Oh,
緊張してお腹が鳴りそうっす。
raining. Oh, this is. Okay. This is probably good to do. So I can remember buttons. Where R1 circle. Oh, okay. Oh, that was loud. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Oh, how do I just check one more thing? Okay.
調子に乗るな。
Hmm.
隙をつく。受けてやる。来い。終わりだ。
Okay. 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 think I remember. Hopefully I don't die.
お腹が空いても忘れ物しても自販機があれば安心っす。
あんた確か召喚マテリア持ってたよな。
そうか。
敵地のど真ん中で暴れるんだ。準備しといて損はないと思うぜ。よし、じゃあ持ち場の確認しとくぞ。クラウドは広場の真ん中で派手に暴れてくれ。
俺たちは
クラウドのフォローだ。
うん。
まずは全体を見渡せる場所に登ってそこから援護をしていく。
This place looks different.
お待たせ。何？話があるって。
俺、春になったら村を出てミッドガルに行くよ。
男の子たちってみんな村を出てっちゃうね。
俺はみんなとは違う。ただ仕事を探すだけじゃない。ソルジャーになりたいんだ。セフィロスみたいな最高のソルジャーに。
英雄セフィロスか。ソルジャーになるのって難しいんでしょ？
しばらくの間村には戻れないな。
大活躍して新聞にも載るかな。
頑張るよ。
ねえ、約束しない？あのね、クラウドが有名になってその時私が困ってたらクラウド助けに来てね。
Aw.
はあ？
ピンチの時にヒーローが助けてくれるの一度くらいは経験したいじゃない？
はあ？
約束しなさい。
わかった。約束する。
Hmm. She's bossy.
作戦に乗り気じゃないらしいな。
今までと同じやり方じゃ何も変わらない。それは分かってるんだ。でもな、かなりピンチ。
Hmm.
ジェシーの合図だ。
うまく潜り込めたか。
行くぞ。
おう。すっ。
They there. I do have my how do I do a summon though? Okay. Civic battles, got it.
侵入者なんていないぞ。隠れてるのか？おい、あれ。
What a dweeb.
侵入者発見。
Am I not doing this fight? It's just gonna be a cutscene?
わりか。
排除する。上にもいるだろ。新たに侵入者を発見。ここまで。出会いしたいから助ける。
Abilities, assess. Okay.
確実に
Weak to fire. Oh, but I've a bunch of them. Nice. Just do that again. Why are they taking damage? Oh, this doesn't look good.
あんなもんまであんのかよ。しばらく持ちこたえろ。
観念しろ。
And there's people with shields. Hey. Oh.
かすり傷だ。
Ah. That's cure.
余裕だ。
Nope. What's this?
調子に乗る。
Fire. Where? This way? Why is the game? Ah! Ow! I hate these guys.
かかってこい。備えだ。
Weak to fire as well. I should probably heal first. Ah. Mm. Ah. It's fire. Oh. Ow. MP do I have left? Okay, not too bad.
素人にしちゃ頑張った方だろ。
Camera is weird. Can I summon my thing now?
次は俺の番さ。こっちさ。
fast for a big guy. Maybe not. Ice. I don't have any ice, though. Triple slash? Nope. I don't like the shortcuts, but maybe I just need to practice them more. Okay.
絶対痩せた。
よっ男前モテまくりだったな。
作りな男っす。
Oh no. Big gun monster. Two big gun monsters. Hey Ark, how are you doing?
任せろ。
任せるっす。さっき見つけたっす。ドカーンと行くっすよ。
Okay. And a stir and summon gauge may appear. Okay. Heal. Ah. I see. Cool. Yeah, I have it set right. Do braver. Ooh. Yeah, let's see what this does. I haven't done a summon before. How have you been, Ark? I feel like I haven't talked to you for a little bit. Fight alongside you for a brief period, and the remaining time is indicated by their gradually decreasing gauge. They have a will of their own, and they see fit. However, you can command them to make attacks by expending your party members' ATB charges. Okay. Okay, let's see that. I want to get 2 gauges. Oh no! Sorry to hear that. Are you feeling better now? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I also finished Danganronpa yesterday. And so I think for my next old game, I'm gonna be moving on to Breath of Fire 4, probably. In the near future. Is everybody else in your house okay? Oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, cool. I started trying to remember to upload everything to YouTube as well. If you do miss anything and want to see. I don't know how well I'm doing it. And it looks like just a bunch of spam bots are posting comments on there. But that is an option as well. But yeah, if you do go to the YouTube and see any links on there, I think you're smart enough to know not to click on them. That could do it. Oh, thank you. Let's assess this guy. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't quite understand the timing for blocking. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh. Oh, wow, that did some damage. That sounds good, though, at least. Okay. I think I'm thinking of this as too much of an action game. I feel like I should be able to block, like, instantly. And that does not seem to be... Oh, and I missed. Actually don't mind that. It's kind of neat to see, like, missing represented in an actual way. Compared to, you know, like old RPGs. Oop. I'll take that. Oh! Oh, I have a limit. Cool. It's an action game, but at the same time, like, the controls aren't responsive enough to really be an action game. You know? Like, in an action game, as soon as my sword swings, I would assume I could block, and that's not the case.
楽しい時間はあっという間だね。まだまだ目指せる高みがありそう
Is that a boss? That was pretty easy.
元気出せトルジャーを倒すほどの相手だ全力でかかれ
Have you still been going to work this week? Even with the stomach issues?
My friend.
There's a new ad on Japanese YouTube that I hate. Well, there's two of them that I really, really hate. One of them is because of my work, where we've started using a time system called King of Time, or King of Time, and it's just a really bad system. And their ad keeps popping up on my iPad. But the other one is for a yakiniku sauce. And it has this super muscly guy. And he's just in a tank top and shorts, like flexing his arm. And then in a super high voice, he just says, "Power!" over and over again. And it's the worst kind of Japanese comedy, where you just shout something or like make a funny face and everybody's supposed to laugh. There's some Japanese comedy that's okay, but by and large it feels like it's maybe 50 years behind American comedy.
なんだあれは。
先客あれも一応アバランチだ。主級派というか本流というか、まあ今の俺たちにとっては目の上の単国、ケツの出来物。失礼。
ここで何をしているんだ。
さあね。俺たちを危険分子扱いして追放したくせに自分たちだって結構な装備だったよな。噂じゃあろうことかウータイと手を組んでミッドガル中のマテリアを持ち去るつもりなんだとか。何の意味があるんだそれ。
さあ。
戦争が終わったと思ってるのはこっち側だけなのかもな。よし、作戦終了だ。
Yeah, my work overall isn't super busy, but we used to be like a little less strict about stuff. So like now it's spring break, so beforehand they would just let us leave like at noon every day during spring break because there's no work to do. And now that we have this new timekeeping system, they need to make sure all the numbers match. And so, we now have to stay there for like 4 hours extra every day, even when there's no work to do.
まあおかげでこっちも無事。あれ？ウェッジは？ウェッジ？
おい、ウェッジ、大丈夫か？
ナイス。撃たれたのか？多分流れ弾っす。お尻痛い。
おい。
ちょっと何してるの？
うわ、ブヨブヨ。うっす。
当たってないよこれ。弾が至近距離を通ってパンツが焼けたんだね。だからこれやけど。
I'm testing something, so I'm gonna type something. Oh, okay, that works.
いい顔。ふん。
行くぞ。帰るんだろ。
もちろん。
Okay, get out of here. And then, I think this is a labor law violation, but basically I was told that I can only check out of work on like 15-minute increments, and I have to round down, or 15 or 30-minute increments, and I have to round down. And so, like, if I am supposed to be off at 5, and I leave at 5:27, I got in trouble with the administration for putting in the exact time, and they told me that I had to mark it down as leaving at 5 p.m. Which seems silly to me, so now I just browse the internet or read a book until I hit the next time marker. I mean, not doing any work. They're not getting anything out of it, except for my butt being in a chair, but gets me a little bit more flex time to use.
クラウドさんもピザ食べたかったって。
何？なんか怪しくない？
Wedge really wants more pizza.
それはピザは食べたいよな。
It's actually sounds. Oh, on Saturday I'm getting pizza. So exciting.
多分ここに。あった。パパから聞いた時は半信半疑だったけど、本当にあってよかった。
パラシュートか。
うん。
半信半疑にかけたんすか
？5割ならかけるでしょ普通。楽しみ。みんなご苦労様。付き合ってくれてありがとう。それから明日の作戦終了までバレットとティファには内緒でお願い。余計な心配かけたくないから。
I might make that a little smaller, but keep it present.
あ、忘れるところだった。ねえ。ちょっと何すんのよ。白セリフだ。
Yeah, it's my friend's birthday on Saturday, so pizza in Japan is super expensive. except for Costco. So we're going to Costco and getting a few pies probably, and then having a party for them.
ダメだ。
厳しいっすね兄貴。
誰が兄貴だ。
They don't have many options, but still pretty good. This is kind of neat. I thought that Cloud had grabbed Wedge's ass.
傷は仲間のためだろう。胸を張ってろ。
We're gonna do it at my apartment. We probably could go somewhere. I think the cherry trees are starting to bloom now. So, hopefully I can find some time to go have a little... there's a wonderful cultural tradition in Japan called Hanami. When the cherry blossoms bloom, everyone goes to, you know, a park or something like that, sits underneath the cherry blossoms, and gets rip-roaringly drunk in public. And it's a national pastime. So, hopefully, we can, you know, social distance well enough, but it'd be fun. One moment.
一人で帰れるっす。どうせ軽いやけどだし。
いいから案内しろ。
兄貴。
あ、それはやめろ。
こっちっす。ジェシーたちもう帰ってるかな。
さあ。
二人の家に寄ってもいいっすか。通り道だし。
ああ。
ここがビックさんち。まだ戻ってないっすね。
そうか。
また反省大会かも。ああ、作戦の後のお約束っす。考えすぎて熱まで出したり。
Yeah, it's a really fun one. I don't think you meant anything by it. Let me phrase it. I know you didn't mean anything by it, but in America, abbreviating Japanese to that is a racial slur. And just in case any American people stop by, I don't want to get myself or have anybody be angry at you. So I would appreciate it if you said Japanese rather than that.
アマランチのことはバレないのか。
そこは役者だから。あ、もう一回警告。兄貴も本気にしちゃダメっすよ。
何のことだ。
女はみんな大女優っす。男は立ち入り禁止ですってば。
Did that just... How did I do that? I'll just... Yeah, it's kind of tough. Especially since, like, games are in what is it, NTSC, HAL, or that. And I think it is just an American slur, maybe? I don't know about in Europe, but yeah. Some of my racist family used to call, I call them thongs or flip-flops, like the sandals with the string in between your toes. Used to call them like that slur flaps because it rhymed and looked like geta or like Japanese sandals. And I had to try to politely tell them you probably shouldn't say that. And then they informed me that they meant to say it, and there was no problem with being racist. So it was a little strange. But yeah, JP, JPN, or Japanese. Yeah, like I said, you've been here long enough. I trust you that you didn't mean anything by it. Aww, that's sweet.
じゃあ明日の夜来て。同居人たちみんな留守らしいから。
じゃあってどういう意味だ。とにかく離れてくれ。
離れたら来る？明日の夜。
Yeah, I'm a bit of a black sheep in my family. It's a little funny. My family is very conservative. I am not by any means. And one of the issues they have is because they're so conservative, they're also very patriarchal. And my grandpa was the oldest guy of the, like, direct lineage. So he was the patriarch of the family. And my dad was his oldest son. So my dad I guess is the patriarch of the family now. And I am my dad's oldest son. So I am in line to be patriarch. By their rules. And I'm the only one that is extremely socially liberal. And I found out most of my family is very, very homophobic. And I'm not gay, but since I was 15 or so, I've been inviting, like, the biggest, most masculine dude friend that I have to be my date to my family reunions. And we would hold hands and, like, cuddle and act very close with each other. Just to upset everyone in my family. But I can't really say anything about it because I am next in line for the throne. Yeah. They are not super happy with my behavior, but yeah. I mean, there have been some more direct confrontations. My grandma is Mexican, and my grandpa was white. Or my grandma was Mexican, my grandpa was white. My dad is mixed,
あ
and so but he's very dark.
クラウドはしばらく見て
But there have been a couple Father's Days where,
古い友達がピンチらしくてな
despite my dad being dark,
助
like
けるって
when I was younger, I thought he was
約束したん
black.
だ
He doesn't really look Mexican, but
あの頃に想像していたピンチ
my
こんなんじゃなかったな
not direct
話したん
family,
なら
because my grandparents divorced when my dad was very young.
俺か
They don't know exactly that my dad is Mexican
うん
or Mexican
いい
American,
感じこれならマリア
and
は怖がらないと思う
there have been a few incidents at Father's Day or Christmas where they've decided
帰ってきたって分かったら
being racist towards Mexican people was a good thing to do.
いろいろ話したいけど
And my dad normally
いいみたい
wants me to shut up and be
おやすみ
non-confrontational in family situation. He wants to preserve the peace, but
ティファ
when they're being outright racist, he normally nudges me and kind of gives me the go-ahead to tear into my family. So there have been a couple 30-minute long roasts of family members that did not enjoy it. Oh, all the Dementors are here.
作戦に出ようとしたらあれがたくさん押し寄せてきて
状況は
バレットとジェシーが戦ってるでもいつまで持つか
合流しよう
Still don't remember what these things are. Are these things in the original Final Fantasy 7?
もちろん
店まで急ぐぞ 引いているのか
Okay.
当てる
はせろ追い打ちだ倒した
そう思いたいけど
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
キリがない
行くよ
はせろ追い打ちだ
当てるどんどん出てくる
Seemed like they get staggered pretty easy.
不運を裏に次へと
How many of these do I need to beat?
仕上げだ
Will fire work? Yeah, it's probably more mana efficient.
接触すると見えるよそれ以上のことは
それじゃでも知らないんだまた急いでるのに
他の道は
こっち
Okay. I mean, these are basically Dementors, right?
もしかして
Ah,
私たちの邪魔して
get something good.
クラウドこっち
Don't throw it up or poop it out.
嘘でしょまるで洪水だね
流される
ついてく
Okay. Is there a difference between the white and the gray ones? Nope, what? Oh, I'm running out of mana. Okay, I shouldn't use it so quickly. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can see from them. Oh, okay. What is flood? I don't really know what's going on here. Ah. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, back here. Wait. Oh, oops, I was using the wrong move. Whoa. Oh, I have more? I don't know how that works, but okay. Can I use focus thrust in the air? I cannot. Oh, yeah? Hey, Dads. How are you doing? No. I really need to put triple slash on X. Oh, I'm doing some... Oh, but that's a mysterious one, not the enigmatic one. Where is he? Oh. Pretty well. I have finished all my law school stuff. I'm on spring vacation, but still have to go into work, but don't really have any work to do. Yeah, everything's going pretty well for me right now.
怪我は閉じっちゃった。無理しないで。
見せ物じゃねえぞ。なんだったんだあのうじゃうじゃはよ。
How's your class been? How much longer do you have in it?
吐きだめじゃどんな突然変異がいても不思議じゃねえ。たマコーロってのは
大丈夫か？
平気って言いたいところだけど。
You're not sure if you are or not?
迷惑かけっぱなし。
気にするな。
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope you didn't fail him.
どうしたんすかその足。大丈夫っすか？
騒ぎすぎ。全然平気。でもしばらくは安静にした方が。ダメ。
Yeah, you're not getting up on that.
ジェシーは留守番だ。
Were the exams hard?
作戦はどうするの？ビックスはもう潜入しちゃってる。今さら中止にはできないでしょ。
ああ、俺が頑張りゃいい。
余計心配。
俺がジェシーの分まで頑張るっす。
I had a political theory professor. Huge hard ass.
今から出られる。
And
報酬は
I'm the first one in my family to go to university. And so I did not understand
作戦再開だ。
私の分までかき回して。
like when it said poli sci 101 or poli sci 201 or poli sci 301. And maybe it's an American thing. But basically the first number is what grade level it's supposed to be. So your first year, second year, third year, fourth year, or fifth year for graduate. I didn't know that.
よし、仕切り直しだ。
And
ターゲットは5番マコーロ。
all the interesting classes sounded, or all the interesting sounding classes were like 300 or 400 level. So I only took those my freshman year, which I wasn't supposed to, but they let me do it. And this one hard-ass professor started off our class showing her past like 10 years of exam scores, and saying that as long as you get above a 20%, you would pass the class, but you would get a C. And that's what almost everyone got, because he made her exam so hard that you could not get a good grade on them. And he also told us that most of the class would fail, which was not great to hear. And so after our midterm exam, I'm terrible with languages, not good at math. Science I'm okay with, but logic and political stuff is academically what I am very good with. And so I took the class, and at the midterm she was going around passing out exams, and as she got to me she smiled, and it was the most evil smile I've ever seen. And so I assumed I had failed and would have to retake it. And then I turned it over and I'd gotten a 96% on the test. And she curved her tests, which means I accidentally made everyone in my class fail the exam. Yeah, being the freshman in the senior class, making everyone fail, I was not popular after that. Oh no. Oh, okay, back to the thing. Oh, yeah, definitely. There's no question about that. I've been a dungeon master for the past 8 years in Dungeons and Dragons. Studied Japanese. Don't like anime that much, so I mean, I guess that's one nerdy thing that I'm not really into, but no, huge nerd, definitely. Especially for, apparently, ancient political theory, which is what that class was. It was also kind of funny because I taught mock trial while I was in university, which was like fake court. And one of my students he was only a year younger than me, but he was going to the same university after he graduated from high school. And he joined the class with me. We would always study together, and I would help him learn the class. And it was the next class. We'd gone from, like, Greek and early Roman political theory to, like, Machiavelli and European political theory after that. And she told us that, like, the exam was curved to 80. So if you got an 80, then you, like, that was 100%. And my buddy, my former student, he was very excited when he got his score, and he had a 76, and he looked over at me with just the cockiest look on his face, like, you know, if somebody got an 80 and I got a 76, then probably finally beat you, didn't I? And then she handed me my exam, and I was the one with the 80. And I've never seen someone look more defeated. Are there any anime you like now, or what are you watching now? I want to get into it while I'm here, but I just haven't seen anything that really intrigues me since, like, FLCL. I think the only anime that I really like are FLCL and G Gundam. I think I've told you about G Gundam before. Toriko? What is Toriko about? Slime is the... What is it? I forget the... like, I'm reincarnated as a slime monster? Or something like that? A few weeks ago, longer, I went over to my friend's house, and he showed me Goblin Slayer, and it was way, way, way too much for me. Like, I have a few, like, hard no's for, like, hard, no, I won't do this kind of things. Needles are one of them. Like, the sight of a needle will make me tense up. And, like, violence with no purpose against women. It just, I can't do it. And it just, like, if you really analyze it, it's probably slightly patriarchal and sexist, but like Goblin Slayer, I just could not deal with the rape and stuff like that. I'll write it down. Let me get my notepad out. Like, I consider myself a very strong feminist, but like, yeah, I just can't do it. I guess I haven't ever seen anime or really a movie where a dude is raped, though. So I mean, I waited 10 or 15 years for FLCL. And the sequel was not good. So, I hope it's good for you. I don't know Drifters, though. One moment, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I am back. Oh. Historical figures reincarnated into the same world. Sounds kind of interesting. Let's... Dats, you're from the Netherlands, right? I forget.
君はこれでも擁護するのか。いい迷惑だ。
Did I ever show you the Gundam from your lovely country?
現場では悲鳴が上がってる。だけど私はいや、信頼社員は戦うよ。マコールを止めたりするもんか。なんだ、文句あるか。文句だと。
So, G Gundam is... How to say this right? G Gundam is wonderfully racist. It is... The premise is... All the countries on Earth has been kind of decimated. So all the big countries have gone to space and made like Neo countries. So there's Neo Japan, Neo China, etc., etc. And rather than fight wars, every country sends forth every 4 years or so, like the Olympics, a Gundam to compete. And the Gundam that wins the tournament determines which country is in charge. So, Neo Japan's Gundam is this cool, stoic, Gundam that sometimes gets very passionate and yells and just seems cool. America is piloted by a guy named Chibbity Crockett, and he is a boxer / American football player. Canada is a lumberjack. You guys are phenomenal, and I kind of love how Japan decided they see you guys. That is their representation for the Netherlands. It's pretty amazing. The other really good ones, if you look for G Gundam Spain, is beautiful. I forget which country, but there's a Gundam from Africa, which is not wonderful. And then for Australia, like every other Gundam in the entire series has a human piloting it from that country, and it's mostly humanoid. For Australia, they just strapped a kangaroo inside, and it is the Kangaroo Gundam. And it is just absolutely beautiful. It's also one of the only anime that I've seen where the general consensus is you should watch it in the English dub. Just because it is so ridiculous that hearing the awful voice acting makes it more fun. There you go. Oh, okay.
どういうつもりだ。
そこならきっと安全だから。
私は神羅社員だ。敵だろ。
敵じゃない。みんなを守りたいの。お願い。
こっちは私が面倒見る。
守るから。
That's the Swedish one? I mean, I actually really like the Gundam designs. One of my favorites is they renamed it in the English dub to the Spike Gundam, but Mexico's Gundam is the Tequila Gundam, and it's just so cool. It's got a sombrero, a poncho, and a cactus on its shoulder. The Gundam from India is pretty good too. And Nepal is like a giant bell.
Tifa, いけるか?
大丈夫。
Oh. Almost like I have to pay attention to what these things are doing. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It is extremely Japan from 20 years ago. And if anybody didn't realize how offensive it is, I would be happy to tell them, but what is it? 1 second. Oh, look up Gundam Amsterdam? Something like that. The Hans Christian Andersen Gundam is also really good. Ah, okay. It was Neo Kenya is also... Neo Kenya might be the worst one in the entire series. I think it's kind of one of those things where, because the racism is hidden behind giant fighting robots, it's more funny than anything else. But also, you guys just being a windmill with legs and arms is pretty amazing.
しぶといネズミだ。3匹目は生かしているだろうな。捕捉済みです。2匹と合流させろ。はっ、了解しました。
Game. Oh, okay, that's impossible to hit. Good dagger. There we go. I am a little bit surprised that they couldn't come up with a better name than Gila Gundam for the Mexican Gundam. I think recently, though, I saw Devilman Crybaby, and I hated almost all of it until the last, like, 3 or 4 episodes, where I loved that it, like, pulled the trigger on being offensive. Or not offensive, but like on actually being dark. Like I kind of expected the whole thing to end with, oh, everybody's happy, you know, everything works out in the end. But to end it in a dark way was exactly what I wanted to happen the whole time. Oh. I really like that they have Barrett singing the fanfare at the end.
ここからはプラン E だ。
聞こ
予定通り行ってりゃプラン A。こいつは駅からまっとうにマコールを目指すルート。今は予定から外れちまったが、抜かりはねえ。オプションを準備してあんのよ。マコールから近い順にプラン B、C、D とな。
う。いくつあるんだ。
いいの？
ギリギリか。
ついてるぜ。
私たちが乗ったのはメインピラーと4番街をつなぐ4番街線。今いるここは隣の5番マコール線だね。
まずは
There it is.
マコール方面に
Too much.
ただし駅までは行かねえ。途中で別の道に入る。マコール近くの駅はどこもやべえくらい警戒されてるからな。
あっちだね。
5番街の仲間が目印をつけてる。心配はいらねえ。いけるぜ、いける。俺の勘がそう言ってるぜ。はい、クライマックスに備えて少々前倒しで開始しております。無論最後はプレジデントのお考え通りに。お任せください。では。
失礼します。解析室よりデータ分析は順調とのことです。ただ被害が想定
It's kind of interesting that omakase means like your choice. So, like when you go to a sushi restaurant or something like that, the omakase is the chef's choice. So, like whatever the chef is prepared and thinks will be good for everyone. That's what that is. Or in Smash Bros, for like random, in Japanese, random is a pretty common word. But rather than using random for random characters or random stages, it is omakase. So like the game's choice. This is what it is. That's a lot of defense to lose. Barrier? Yeah, why not? Defensive. Fire. Thing. I guess ice. The new materia slot seems HP. And more attack. Yeah, G Gundam is Domo Kasyun. Mm. So what list are you talking about? I mean, the Japanese one is just cool, I think is the issue. Let's go there. Master Gundam is very cool. I actually had that model when I was younger. I don't know where it went. I assume my parents threw it away, but okay. Equipped. Swing is good. Okay. Might as well. What is Ashtray Red and Barbados? One second. I have to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. So are those different Gundam people?
目印は神羅の犬の絵だ。壁、気にしとけ。
犬
中堅スタンプ。
奴の鼻が向いてる方に5番魔航路への道が続いてんだ。信号の色を見落とすな。青が俺たちの進行方向だ。全部蹴散らしてやら。
この息。そこ。
That's another Gundam one, right? Yeah, I might give it a shot. There's another... I forget what the name is. It was either Samurai X or Rurouni Kenshin. Movie that's coming out, a live action one that I kind of want to see. But at the same time, the author was found out to be a pedophile, so I don't know if I want to do something that provides him money. So I might just pirate it. I watched that a lot when I was in high school. Yeah, this is the third one. I went to see Minari, which was really, really good. I recommend it. But in the theater, there was a commercial for it said like, "Thank you for 10 years, this is the final," or something like that. Or Rurouni Kenshin, the third movie. Minari. I don't know the right pronunciation, it's Korean. It's the name of an herb. What is happening? Oh, let's heal, let's heal. Thank you. Where are you? It has the guy from The Walking Dead, Steven Yeun. It was a good, like, slice of Americana life movie with Korean people. Wait. Am I running backwards? I am running backwards. Wonderful. I'm so glad those enemies don't respond. Okay.
あったぜ。
There's one. Be following the blue lights.
こいつの鼻に頼る。
スタンプの鼻が向いてる方が行くべき道。目印の通りに進もう。
It is not a feel-good movie. I don't really like drama either. Like it's kind of the thing with Devilman Crybaby. Like if you're setting up a situation that can be sad, then like pull the trigger and make it mean something. Is my personal. And this one was not a happy movie.
ああ、それとなのモンスターは魔法の影響でヤバいことになった。
魔法のせい。
ああ、シンナーのせいだ。
あんたの世界は単純でいい。
気に入ったか。じゃあこっち来いよ。悪いな。
Yeah, I mean it was extremely well made. Like regardless of what the story is, it was extremely well made. I think the story was pretty good. And even as someone that doesn't like drama, I enjoyed it. You can't go wrong with Ace Ventura though. My uncle always showed me comedy movies because my parents thought comedy was inappropriate, so I shouldn't watch it. And so he showed me Ace Ventura, and then Little Nicky, the Adam Sandler movie, was his other favorite one to get me to watch when my parents weren't around. Most Adam Sandler movies are Adam Sandler movies. I mean, he's doing what he wants to do, and I think that's great. I may not enjoy it, but that's wonderful that him and his friends are enjoying what they're doing. Like, if somebody told me, hey, you and your friends can make $1 million by acting like idiots for a little while, you want to do this? The obvious answer is yes. I'm happy to do that with them. And all of them will be happy to do that with me. Yeah, I mean, it's not a hard one to figure out. Asteroid colony, playing it, offspring in battle, our main defense mechanism is bit sticky thread with which she can trap her foes. Did you ever watch Hot Tub Time Machine. I feel like that was another one that was in the vein of Adam Sandler movies. But I actually really enjoyed it. It was more Step Brothers than Adam Sandler, but like a happy medium. That was really fun. Don't make me feel old. Like 10 years old, isn't it?
連携しよう。
俺の見せ場だ。
よっしゃ
沈め。
来いや。
邪魔だ行くよこの蹴散らす
I suppose that's true. There we go. Why was I over here? This
駆除しないのかな順番がおかしいよね
I see some graffiti over there. That's not that bad.
犬発見。鼻の向き確認しろ。
上手にかけてるね
Have you ever seen UHF?
漢字がよーく出てるぜ。
The letters UHF. F. The movie UHF.
見てシンラも一応駆除してたみたい
やる気は虫以下。
適当に終わらせて帰るぞ。
Weak to fire. That. It is one of my favorite movies. There's one part in it that I think you will just enjoy it in general. But there's one part in it where they're going through different TV shows they want to add to the local access TV station they have. And one of them is Conan the Librarian. And a guy comes up to him and says, "Where am I supposed to put this book?" And he looks at him, and it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger lookalike. And he just says, "Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?" And then cuts him in half with a broadsword. It is so good. Okay. I mean, a movie company let Weird Al run away with what he wanted to do, so he made his movie. Guy. Kramer from Seinfeld is also in there.
着いた後は
And what's the girl from The Nanny? Fran, I mean, her name in The Nanny was Fran Drescher, but The Nanny, Weird Al, and Kramer in a movie together. Oh, is that not her character's name? That's her actual name.
歯向かう者は徹底的に完膚なきまでに叩く。それが神羅のやり方ではないのかね。
I thought that was her name in the TV show.
ですが、貴様はここの連中と一緒に仲良く職を失いたいらしいな。
Thanks for letting me know. There's also a clip. This guy, the thing he can do with his face is kind of incredible. Guns don't kill people. I do. I want to see what's over there. Leather bracer, okay. He has cleansing material, so plug that. Okay. Come on, open the door. Oh, there's people outside now. Blue light. Okay. I mean, I need to see what else is over here, right? I know that that's the right. Tell me to go back, I'll be happy. Good, good. Thank you. Happy not to have to do that. Yeah, I always loved Ernest.
マリンの絵本を思い出すぜ。バカでかい迷路に閉じ込められる。
I
進んでも進んでも壁で
I don't know if I would go that far, but he did make me laugh a lot. I didn't know he was famous outside the US. I thought
こっちだ。
he seemed like a hyper specific US kid.
思ったより警備が厳重だね。
あの奥が基地みてだ。全員蹴散らすしかねえ。
I think you're very special, that's no doubt about that. My parents wouldn't let me watch modern comedy or listen to modern music until I was like 14. So I grew up on Abbott and Costello, which I still love to this day. But I don't know how well known they are in general. Okay. They were weird. Oh no. Okay, that's not great. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. Yeah, I don't really know why, but they just decided like The Simpsons was not appropriate. I couldn't watch The Simpsons. Ren and Stimpy was a no-go. Modern music. I wasn't allowed to listen to like Britney Spears or anything like that. And yeah, it was mostly like the Beatles, the Monkees, Led Zeppelin was my mom's favorite band. But yeah, I understand it now, definitely. But like The Simpsons seems fine. think I'm gonna switch. Fire. Okay, actually, maybe I should have... Yeah. I definitely should have just increased the fire. Okay. Stop worrying about the machines. Kill the flamethrowers. Guessing. Oh yeah, that. Okay, fire trooper. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Finally, not dying from this.
体勢を立て直す。
私に任せて。
かかってこい。
入れるよ。驚け。行くよ。限界の先へ。
Okay.
まだまだ。
Oh, hey. Do that. There we go.
階段から行くぞ。
Because my parents were so puritanical, my brother and I both grew up not really knowing what porn was.
ビックスが考えたんだろ。
And he tried to get me in trouble one time.
どういう意味だそれ。
I don't know what comedy it was, but there was some comedy movie that the people put on literal cardboard boxes and then started slamming into each other and saying they were having robot sex. I guess he had seen it multiple times because he thought, I'm gonna record this, then put it in my older brother's room, then tell our parents about it. And so he put a weird cardboard sex thing into my room, called my parents up while I was in my room, and tried to get me in trouble with that. Obviously weird, and I would never buy that. And they said, yeah, that makes sense. Oh no. Anyway, I think this is a good way, a good point to stop for tonight. This city pop that's going on. Here, chapter 4-2. Long save. Chapter 5. I thought I was further than that. Oh well. Thank you for hanging out tonight. It was really fun. I look forward to hanging out again. Have a good night, man. Or good afternoon, wherever it may be. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.